Namaste children, welcome to mathematics session. We were in the chapter squares and square roots and we have come across in finding the square root of a rational number in the previous session. So in today's session we are going to find the square root of numbers which are in decimal form. Let me explain this by taking one example. So here is the example. Find the square root of 147.1369. We know that the decimal number consists of two parts. The number before the decimal point is called as whole number part, and the numbers lying after the decimal point are called as decimal part. Finding the square root of a decimal number is of the same form what we have done for finding the square root of whole numbers. So here are the few steps need to be followed when we are finding the square root of a decimal number. So first let us write this whole number in the respective places, that is 147.1369, and keep remember children, we are finding the square root of a number for perfect squares, the decimal number which are having perfect squares. For non-perfect squares, let me explain you later part, okay? So first 147.1369. The first step is in the whole number part, make pairs from right. So here we get two periods, right? But in the decimal part, make the pairs from the left. Keep remember, in the whole number part, we are making the periods or the pairs from the right side of a number. For the whole number part, we are making the pairs from the left side. Clear? After making the pairs, now you find the square root as we have done in the case of long division. So here the first pair is 1. 1 is a perfect square of 1 itself. So 1 ones are 1. Subtract 1 minus 1 is 0 and add the same divisor. So 1 plus 1 is 2. Bring the next period till it gets over the whole number part. 47. Alright. So the value is 47. Here it is in tens place. So 22 2s becomes 44, which is nearer to 47. So 22 2s are 44. Then subtract. 7 minus 4 is 3. Add the same divisor what we have written, plus 2. So 22 plus 2 is 24. Clear? Next, when we are going for decimal part, there is a point. So that point you place it in the quotient. Then later part, as usual, bring the period down. So it becomes 313. This 2 is in a 100 place. So 241 ones are 241. Subtract. 3 minus 1 is 2. 11. 11 minus 4 is 7. So here remains 0. Bring the next period. 69. And the number written is 1, so add up 1 to the divisor. 241 plus 1 is 242, and since it is a perfect square, therefore it comes in 9 in the units place. So I'll choose for 3. 2 4 2 3 into 3. 3 3s are 9, 3 2s are 6, 4 3s are 12, 3 2s are 6 plus 1 7. So 7269. Same thing we have in the dividend. So 3s are, the answer is 7269 and the remainder is 0. So the square root of the decimal number given in the question, that is 147.1369. See children, after decimal point each digit should be spelled as single digit. Don't read it as 1369. Read it as 147.1369 only. Okay, equal to the number whatever we got in the quotient place, that is 12.13. That's all. And keep remember children, after decimal point we have 2 periods. Means we get 2 digits in the quotient after the decimal point. Hope this is clear. Now let me go with the square root of a number which is not a perfect square. So approximate value of square roots of natural numbers which are not perfect squares. So this can also be done by using the long division method to find approximate square roots of numbers, or we can say decimals which are not perfect squares. So let me explain this by taking one example again. Find the square root of 2 1 by 5 correct to 2 places of decimal. Here the given question is in the mixed form. Convert this mixed form into the improper fraction. So 2 1 by 5 is nothing but 2 5 is 10 plus 1 11. 11 by 5. So 11 by 5, its decimal number is 2.2. So 2.2 is not a perfect square number. But make sure children, in the question it is asked square root of. So once we get the answer in the decimal number, we need to put within the square root. Later part it is also asked that correct to 2 places of decimal. When they ask correct to 2 places of decimal, we need to find till third place of decimal. After finding third place of decimal, we need to round off to 2 places of decimal. In case if the question is asked correct to 3 place of decimal, then you need to find till fourth place of decimal, then round off to 3 places of decimal. So here let me arrange the numbers in their respective places in the long division. As we have discussed in the previous example that marking the pairs in the whole number will be followed from right to left. Since I have only 1 digit number before a decimal point, therefore the 1 digit number will act as 1 period. After a decimal point, again I have only 1 digit number, that is 2. The second digit number I can make it as 0. So both the digits makes 1 period. Since it is asked rounding off to 2 places of decimal, we need to find the 3 places of decimal. Then we required 3 periods in the decimal part. So 20 makes 1 period. Then another 2 zeros makes 1 period. Other 2 zeros makes the next period. Now we'll solve the decimal number by using long division method. So the first period is 2. 2, the nearest perfect square near the 2 is 1. So 1 ones are 1. Then 2 minus 1 is 1. Then add the divisor, same divisor number. So 1 plus 1 is 2. Next I have decimal part. Means I am moving from whole number part to decimal number part. Then I have to make decimal point in the quotient. Bring the next period down without decimal point, then it becomes 120. 120, if I write here 5 and 5 in the quotient, 25 5s becomes 125, which is greater than 120. So I'll go for 4s, 24 4s, 4 4s 16, then 4 2s 8 plus 1 9, 96. Then subtract, 10 minus 6 is 4, then becomes 11, 11 minus 9 is 2. Then next add up the same number whatever written in the divisor. So 24 plus 4 is 28. Leave little bit space here. Then bring the next period 0 0, which makes 2400. But here I have 2. That is 100 place we have 2. So I'll go better with the 8s. 288 into 8 is 2304. That is 2304, which is smaller than 2400. Then go for subtraction. 10 minus 4 is 6. And next here 9. 9 minus 0 is 9. Then these both becomes 0. Bring the next period. Then 0 0. Then so here the remainder is 9600. Then add up the divisor 8. So 288 plus 8 is 296 we get. Then if I go with the 2s, it becomes 4000 something. So I'll go for 3s. The answer is 8889. And the subtraction of these numbers is 9. 10 minus 9 is 1. 9 remains. 9 minus 8 is 1. Here 15. 15 minus 8 is 7. So the long division will go continuous process, but according to the question we need to round off to 2 places of decimal. So I'll stop the division here. I will write that quotient is equal to 1.483 and the remainder equal to 711. And if I write square root of 2.2 is nothing but 1.483 and so on. And since it is asked to round off to 2 places of decimal, so I'll round off to second place of decimal, so 1.4. But here in the third place I have 3. The 3 is less than 5, so no need of adding any number in the decimal place. Then it will remain as 8. Then this makes correct to 2 places of decimal. In case if I have 5, 6, 7, 8 and 9 in the third decimal place, then we are going to add plus 1 to the second decimal place. Okay, after adding whatever we get, we are going to write the same here. Clear? So the final answer is square root of 2.2 to the 2 decimal places 1.48. Hope this is clear, children, to you. So moving to the next method, that is square root of other numbers which are not perfect squares by estimation method. So keep remember, children, it is easy to work out the square root of a perfect square, but it is really hard to work out the square root of the other numbers, that is which are not perfect squares. In such cases, we can use the estimation method in finding the square root of such numbers. So let me explain this method by taking one example. So find the square root of 10 by estimation method. So for this, what we need to do, let me tell you. So first find out this 10 lies in between the perfect squares. That is, the perfect squares near to 10 are 9 and 16. Is it right? So 9 which is less than 10 and 10 is less than 16. Or we can write in the other way is 3 square less than 10 and less than 4 square. First you need to find is this non-square number, perfect square number lies in between the 2 perfect square numbers nearer to the given number. So here the given number is 10 and this 10 non-perfect square number lies nearer to the given perfect square numbers are 9 and 16. So 9 is less than 10 and which is less than 16. So 9 and 16 can be written as 3 square less than 10 and less than 4 square. Now we need to find the midpoint of these bases, that is 3 and 4. The midpoint of 3 and 4 is 3.5. So mid of 3 and 4 is 3.5. After finding the mid between 3 and 4, you need to find its square, that is 3.5 square. What is this answer? So 5 square, 25, so 0.12, that is 12.25. So this 12.25, a decimal number, is it greater than the given number? Yes, this is greater than 10. So we need to go on doing till we get the number which is less than 10. So now let me go with 3.4 square, which is 11.56. This is also greater than 10. Let me go with the lower of 3.4, that is 3.3. So the 3.3 square is 10.3 10.89, which is also greater than 10. So let me go with 3.2 square now. So when we know that this is greater, you should go for smaller number, it's a square, till you get the less than 10. So 3.2 square, I think will get lesser than this, that is 10.24. But it is also greater than 10. So let me find 3.1 square. So 3.1 into 3.1, if I multiply, the resulting product is 9.61. Is it less than 10? Yes, this is less than 10. Now you need to find which is nearer to 10. So 10.24 is greater than 10. So if I subtract, that is the difference of these two numbers, I'll get 0.24. We need to consider one greater and one smaller. And if I go with 10 point, this 10 can be written as 10.00 minus with 9.61. Then the resulting answer is 0.39. So if I compare with these two, the smaller is 0.24. We need to consider this. So here 0.24 is smaller than 0.39. Therefore, this number can be considered. Therefore, square root of 10 is equal to, is nothing but 10.24 is nearer to 10. 10.24 we got from 3.2 square. That is square root of 3.2 whole square. Then square and root get cancels. It's nothing but 3.2. This is approximate value for the square root of 10, that too nearest to one decimal place. And here we are finding by estimation. Therefore, we need to write approximate. Hope this is clear, children, to you. Now we will move towards worksheet 5 solving, that is from third main. Find the square root of. There are 5 sub-questions in this main, children. So in this I am going to solve sub-question 1, 2 and 5. Third and fourth you take it as homework. First question, that is square root of 0.053361. So arrange it in their respective places. 0.053361. And so the care to be taken making the pairs. As I told you, this is called whole number part and this is called decimal part. In the decimal number we have two parts. One is called whole number part and the decimal number part. So here in the whole number part we need to mark the period or the pairs from right to left, and whereas in the decimal part from left to right. So these two digits makes one period, these two digits makes one period, and these two digits makes one period. Now we have first period called 0. 0 comes when 0 is multiplied with 0. 0 0 is a 0. The next 0 minus 0 is 0 and 0 added to 0 is 0 only. Now we are moving towards decimal part. So we need to take point in the quotient and take the decimal part, that is first pair after decimal in the decimal part. So there is a digit 5. So 2 square is 4. So which is smaller than 5. So subtract 5 minus 4 is 1. And what number we have written in the divisor, same number should be added. So 4. Take the next period called 33. Then it stands for 133. So let me go with the 5 table. 45 into 5. 5 5 is 25. 5 4 is 20. 22. It becomes greater. So let me go with the 2. 42 into 2, 84 becomes smaller than this. Then 43 into 3, 3 3s are 9, 4 3s are 12. Hope this is nearer. So 3s are 129. And the subtraction of it is 13 minus 9 is 4, 2 minus 2 is 0 and 1 minus 1 is 0. Take the next period called 61 and add up the same divisor, then you'll get 46, that is 3 plus 3 equal to 6. And here you have 400 place, and here also you have 400 place. So 46 ones are 46, 461 ones are is 461, and the remainder is 0. Means the given decimal number is a perfect square decimal number. The square root of 0.053361, and the root should be n till the end of the digit, children, equal to, the answer is in the quotient, that is 0.231. Now we'll move to second question, that is square root of 0.00053361. So I'll go for division here, children. 0.00053361. So in the whole number part we have one digit, so one digit makes one period. Next, in the decimal part, from the left to right, so total will get 4 periods, means 4 digits after a decimal point. 0 zeros are 0. So adding of 0 will remain as 0 only. Then subtraction of 0 is 0 only. Now we are moving towards the decimal part. Then we have to make we need to make a decimal point in the quotient. Take 0 again. So 0 period again, multiplication makes a 0 only here. So adding of 0 again remains as 0 only. Subtraction of zeros is 0 only. Take the next period, that is 0.5. 0.05 is nothing but 5 itself. Nearer to perfect square 5 is 2 square, that is 2 2s are 4, and the subtraction of this makes 1. Bring the next period 33, it becomes 133. Add up 2, then you'll get 4. So I think 43 3s are 129. Then subtraction, this becomes 4. Bring the next pair, that is 61. Then add up 3 here, you'll get 46. Ones are 461, and the remainder is 0. Then the square root of 0.00053361 is nothing but 0.0231. The same as in the previous question, children, but here we had a single 0 immediate after decimal point, but here we have 3 zeros, means one period is increased. Therefore here we got after decimal point 3 digit answer. Here we'll get after decimal point 4 digit answer, because of increasing of one pair of zeros in the question. Clear? Now I'll move to fifth question. Third and fourth you have to take it as homework, children. Square root of 610.09. So here we have 610.09, and start making the periods. In the whole number period we need to move from right to left, and in the decimal part we need to move from left to right. Now the first period is 6, so the perfect square near to 6 is 4, that is 2 2s are 4. Then the subtraction of 6 minus 4 is 2. Then add up the same divisor, 2 plus 2 is 4. Bring the next period down, it becomes 10, that is 210. So 42 2s are 84, 43 3s are 3 3s 9, that is 129, which becomes 2 smaller to 210. So I'll go with 45 5s are 5 5s are 25, 5 4s are 20, 22 becomes greater. So I'll go with the 4s are 16, that is 176. So subtraction 10 minus 6 is 4. Here becomes 10. 10 minus 7 is 3. Then here 0. Next add up the same number in the divisor. So 44 plus 4 is 48. And now we are moving towards the decimal part. So make a decimal point in the quotient and bring the next period down. since the number is ending with 9, means in the ones place it should be 3 or it should be 7. So I'll go with the 7 first. 4 8 7 into 7. 7 7s 49. 7 8s 56 plus 4 60. 7 4s 28 plus 6 34. So which is equal to the quotient, dividend. So I'll go with the multiplication of 7. Then the answer is 3409. So subtraction of this we get the remainder as 0. Then square root of 610.09, its answer whatever we got in the quotient, that is 24.7. Now we will move towards the fourth main, children. Find the square root of the following correct to 3 decimal places, means the given number is not a perfect square number, it is non-perfect square number. We need to round off the answer nearest to 3 decimal place, means we need to find till the 4th decimal place and then round off to 3 decimal places. So first let me take first one solution, that is square root of 7. So arrange it in the long division manner. So 7 is a whole number, children, can be written in the form of decimal like 00 00 00 00 00. I am taking so many zeros because I need to find till 4th decimal place, means 4 periods. So 1 2 3 4 after decimal point, and before it is a whole number. So whole number nearer to 7 perfect square number is 4 4s are 16. So 3 3s are 9 becomes greater than 7. So I'll go for 2s. 2 2s are 4. Then subtraction of 7 minus 4 is 3. Add up the same number in the divisor. So I'll get 4. Then we are moving towards the decimal part. So we need to take decimal point in the quotient and drag one period, that is it makes 300. So 44 4s are, it makes 176. Since keep remember, children, this is standing in tens place. If I write any one digit here, it makes in tens place, and this is in hundreds place. So if I club with 10 and 100, you will get 30 here, right? So 4 1s are 4, 4 2s are 8, 4 3s are 12, 4 4s are 16, 4 5s are 20, 4 6 24, 4 7s 28, means I need to check for 7. So it becomes 329. If I go for 7, it becomes 329. So I'll check with 6 first. So 6 is 276. I think it is nearer. So 6 276. Your calculation part you do it in the rough column, children. Now subtract the number. 10 minus 6 is 4 and 9 minus 7 is 2. And here since we borrowed, so 2 minus 2 is 0. Then add up the 6 in the divisor, then 46 plus 6 is 52. Take the next period, 0 0. It stands in 24. So if I go with 5, it becomes 1. 5 5 is 25, means greater than 24. So I'll check with the 4. 5 2 4 into 4. 4 4 16. 4 2s 8 9. 4 5 20. Hope this is nearer to 2400. So 4s are 2096. Then go for subtraction. 10 minus 6 is 4. 9 minus 9 0. Since here borrowed, so 3 remains. 3 minus 0 is 3. Then add up the same divisor number which is written in the units place. Then 4 plus 4 equal to 8 and 2 5. You'll get 528. Bring the next period down, 0 0. Then 5 6 is 30. So I'll go for 5 5, that is 5285 into 5. 5 5 is 25. 5 8 is 40 plus 2 42. 5 2 is 10 plus 4 14. 5 5 is 25 plus 1 26. So this is nearer to this. If you check with the 6, 5286 into 6. 6 6 36. 48 49 50 51. 6 2 is 12. 12 plus 5 is 17. Then 6 5 is 30 plus 1 31. So it becomes greater than this. So I'll go for preceding number, that is 5. 5 the answer is 26,425. then subtract 10 minus 5 is 5, then 9 minus 2 is 7, then 13 minus 4 is 9. Since borrowed 9, 9 minus 6 is 3, and since here it is borrowed, so 2 minus 2 is 0. And then add up the same digit what it was written, so you will get 5290. Then bring the next period. Since it is not a perfect square decimal number, children, you will not get the remainder as 0 here. Okay. So next 5 7s are 35. So I'll check with the 7 first. 52907 into 7. 7 7s are 49. 4 9 7s are 63. 7 2s are 14. 14 plus 6 is 20. Then 7 5 is 35 plus 2 is 37. So this is only nearer. So I'll go with the 7s are. 7s are. The answer is 3 7 0 3 4 9. Then subtract 10 minus 9 is 1. 9 minus 4 is 5. Then 4 minus 3 is 1. Then 7 as it is. 9 minus 7 is 2. So which is nothing but the remainder. And the square root of 7 is nothing but 2.6457. Clear? But here we are rounding off the number nearest to third decimal place as it is asked in the question. So third decimal place rounding off means we need to see the digit in the fourth decimal place which is 5 and greater, means which is greater than 5. So we are going to add plus 1 to the third decimal place. Then the resulting answer is 2.646, and within a bracket we can write it as correct to third places of decimal as it is asked in the question to round off the third place of decimal. Now let me move to the second question, that is square root of 2.5. So 2.5, make it in the respective places of long division 2.5, but after 5 we can take it as many zeros as we require because it is after the decimal point. So 0 0 0 0 0 0 0. I am taking till 4 periods because as it is asked to round off to the third decimal place, and whole number from right to left making the pairs. Now the first period or the first pair is 2. Nearest to 2, the perfect square is 1. So 1 ones are 1 square numbers we need to take, children, here. So 2 minus 1 is 1 and add up 1. So you'll get 2 in the divisor. Since we are moving towards the decimal part, so make the decimal point in the quotient. So bring the next number, next period called 50. So if I write 5 in the ones place here, then it becomes 25. 5 is a 125. Then if I write 26 in the ones place, then 26 into 6, we know that 156, which is greater than 150. So I'll go for preceding, that is 5 is a 125. Then subtract 10 minus 5 is 5. Then remains 4. 4 minus 2 is 2. Then 1 minus 1 is 0. Then add up the 5 in the divisor. 25 plus 5 is 30. Bring the next period 0 0. Then 3 here 25 means I'll go with 3 8s, that is 308 into 8. The resulting answer product is 2464, which is nearer to 2500. So here 308 into 8 is 2464 and the remainder is 36. So when the same unit number is added, we'll get 316 and took the next period 0. So the resulting dividend is 3600 over here, and here 3 stands in 1000 place, and here if any digit is written then this 3 also stands in 1000 place, and here we have 100 in the divisor and in the dividend we have 600. Therefore I went for 1s. 3161, ones is 3161, and the remainder I got here is 439, and 1 is added in the divisor, will get 3162, and brought the next period down, it becomes 43,900. If I write any digit here, then this 3 stands in 10,000s place, and this 4 is in 10,000s place. So better ones are again. Ones are will get 31621, and the subtraction of this is 10 minus 1 is 9, and remains 9. 9 minus 2 is 7, and here remains as 8. 8 minus 6 is 2, and here 3. 3 minus 1 is 2, and here 4 minus 3 is 1. So the remainder is 12,279, and here the quotient becomes, divisor is in 31,000, and here we got 12,000. So remainder equal to 12279, and the quotient we got is 1.5711. But here in the question it is asked that it should be rounded off to third decimal place. So 2.5 square root is 1.5811. So rounding off to the third decimal place, we need to see the digit in the fourth decimal place, which is 1 less than 5. So the answer is 1.581. That's all. Means we are not going to add any digit to the third decimal place when we are rounding to third decimal place. So here we can write it as correct to third decimal place. So the answer of square root of 2.5 is 1.581. So now let me move to third question, children. Square root of 2 1 by 12. So square root of 2 1 by 12 is nothing but convert to mixed fraction into improper. 12 2s are 24. 24 plus 1 is 25. So 25 by 12. When I go for normal division, 25 divided by 5, converting into decimal, we get 2.08 333333 means recurring number. We can write dash dash dash. So when we are going for division here, so we can write it as 2.08333, as many threes till fourth decimal place. 4 periods after the decimal point. We are going to make the periods from left to right in the decimal part. So 2, 3, 4. And in the whole number we have only one period and its number is 2. So nearest we need to go for the division as we have done in second question and the first question. So here the division is ready, children. Same 1 ones are 1 and 2 minus 1 is 1. 1 plus 1 is 2. Then when we are moving towards the decimal part, we need to make a decimal point in the quotient and bring it 08. It becomes 108, and 24 4 is 96, which is nearer to 108, and the remainder we get 12 here. So both the next period 3 3 and 4 is added, then we'll get 28. 24 plus 4 is 28. Then here 1233, when I'm nearer is 1136 when it is multiplied with 4, that is 284 into 4 is 1136, and the remainder got is 97, and the 4 is added in the divisor. It becomes 284 plus 4 is 288, and here becomes 9733. So again nearest is when it is multiplied with the 3, we get 8649, and the subtraction is 1084, and bought the next period and the same 3 is added here, so we'll get to 2886. Again when it is multiplied with 3, the product of getting will be nearer to the dividend. So after writing, then the remainder is 21,844. Since we require till fourth decimal place, therefore further division is not done. Clear? So here the remainder is 21,844, that is 2.083 bar is nothing but this is recurring number. So 1.4433, since in the question it is asked rounding off to third decimal place, means we need to see the digit in the fourth decimal place which is less than 5, so no need to add any number here. So 4.443, and the question was square root of 25 by 12, and this the answer is rounded off, that is correct to, the answer is done correct to third decimal place. Now let me move to fourth question here, children. Now moving to fourth question, that is square root of 3067 to divide by 7, which is given in the form of mixed fraction. Convert it into improper fraction, that is 7 into 367, the answer is 2569. When added plus 2, then it becomes 2571 divided by 7. So this fraction convert into decimal form, like doing normal division which we learnt in class 6th, class 5th, 6th and all. So taking 7 ones are 7, 7 fours are 28, so 7 threes are 21, then 25 minus 21 is 4, bring the 7 denominator, then becomes 7 5 35, 7 6 42, then the remainder is 5, bring 1, then 7 sevens are 49, and the remainder is 2, then take a decimal point in the quotient, take 1 0, then 7 twos are 14, then remainder is 6 0, 7 eights are 56, and the remainder is 4 0, 7 fives are 35, the remainder is 0, then 7 sevens are 49, remainder is 1, then 0, 7 ones are 7, and the remainder is 3, then 3 is taken here, then 0, 7 fours are 28, and the remainder is 0, remainder is 2, and taken 0, then 7 twos are 14, and the remainder is 6, 0, 7 eights are 56, then remainder is 4, 0, then so far till where? Till you get 8 digits after a decimal point, because you required 4 periods. 4 periods means 4 twos are 8. 8 digits should be containing after a decimal point, in the decimal part. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yes, I got 8 digits in the decimal part. So I'll stop the division here and I'll write the decimal part, decimal number, whatever I got, that is square root of 367.28571,428. So after this, write down the decimal number in their respective place to find its square root. That is 367.28571,428. We know that the decimal number marking their periods in the whole number from the right side of the number to left, whereas in the decimal part the periods are made from left number to the right. So here in the whole number part we got 2 periods, means we'll get 2 digits first. So 3 nearest is 1 square, so 1 ones are 1, then 3 minus 1 is 2, then add up the same number plus 1, then 1 plus 1 is 2, take the next period 67. So we know that 25 5 is 125, which becomes 2 smaller to 267. Find the nearest to 267. So here I got, when I multiply with 9s, so 29 9s is 261. Then subtraction of this is 6. Then 9 plus 9 is 18. Then we'll get 38. So when we are moving from whole number to decimal part, whole part to decimal part, we need to make a decimal point in the quotient. Bring the next period 28. So here we have 6. So if I take 382 into 2, I get nearly 764, which becomes greater than 628. So I'll go for ones are only better. So 381 ones are is 381. So like this we need to keep on solving till all the periods get over. So add +1 here, we'll get 382. Then subtract here, 8 minus 1 is 7. Then 12, 12 minus 8 is 4. Then here borrowed, so remains 5. 5 minus 3 is 2. Bring the next period 57. Then choose the number. The product should be lesser than this number, that is 24,757. So I got near is when I multiply with 8. 8's that is 3,828 into 8. Sorry, not 8, it is 6. 6 the answer is 22,956. Then subtract, 7 minus 6 is 1. Then 5 minus 5 is 0. Then we'll get 17. 17 minus 9 is 8. Here remains 3. 3 minus 2 is 1. Then add up 6. Then 6 plus 6 is 12. 3, 8, 3. Then bring the next period. The next period is 14. So if I go with 4's, then I'll get 153296. Then subtraction of this is 14 minus 6 is 8. Then here 10. 10 minus 9 is 1. Here 10. 10 minus 2 is 8. Then 9. 9 minus 3 is 6. Then 7. 7 minus 5 is 2. Then add up the 4. Then we'll get 38328. Then bring the last period, that is 28. Then 3 7s are 21, 3 8s are 24. First we'll check for 8. If not 8, then go for 7, 6 and 5. So first I checked with the 8. 8 becomes greater than this. Then I went for 7. Then again it became greater than this. So I went for 6 here. 6 will get 2299716. Then subtraction, 8 minus 6 is 2. Then 2 minus 1 is 1. 8 minus 7 is 1. Then 10. 10 minus, not 10, sorry, 11. 11 minus 9 is 2. Then here 17. 17 minus 9 is 8. Then here remains 5. 5 minus 2 is 3. So which is nothing but remainder. So square root of the question asked is 2571 divided by 7. The answer is 19.1646. But the question is asked round of 2 nearest to 2 third decimal place. Therefore, so we need to find till fourth decimal place. We have found also, and the fourth decimal place is 6, which is greater than 5. So I can write it as 19.1. Then plus 1, if I write it, 6 plus 1 is, not here, we need to add here. So 19.16, 4 plus 1 is 5. So this is correct to third decimal place as it is asked in the question, children. So here the point to be remembered, children, if the given number is in a mixed fraction, convert the mixed fraction into improper fraction. After converting into improper fraction, convert into decimal number. So in the decimal number, you will get repeating number, one digit repeating number or several digits repeating number. So after converting into decimal number, check how many digits he required in the question. Here he asked 3 decimal place. So find it till 4th decimal place. 4th decimal place means 4 periods you required. Means how many digits after a decimal point? That is 4 to the 8 digits should be there. Till there you need to take the decimal number in the question, children. And one more thing to be remembered is sometimes you may get even a terminating number also. When we have such kind of terminating number, you need to take zeros how many zeros, depending on the decimal part how many digits he gave. Rest of numbers you need to take it as a 0 and you need to find its square root, children. So today we have completed third and fourth main. So remaining fifth and sixth main we'll do it in the next class, children. Thank you. Have a nice day.